This is my mystery snail, Jade, and as you can see, she has a pretty significant crack in her shell. So today I'm going to show you how to patch that up using an eggshell. If at any point she's out of focus or I'm out of frame, I'm sorry, but I'm really mostly focused on her and not the recording. So, okay, first thing you want to do is get an egg, crack it, keep the membrane intact. That's very important. Now I'm measuring and just kind of looking at the break and trying to break off a piece of eggshell and membrane that will fit over her crack. And make sure it's bigger than the actual crack because we're going to be gluing it on, and you do not want to get super glue in the crack on the shell because that could damage their organs and they could die. So trying to fit this on. Let's see. That looks pretty good. Maybe break off a little more. Yep. And that looks like a good fit. So now we're ready. So now what you're going to want to do is get a paper towel and dry off the snail. Dry off the shell, make sure everything's nice and dry for the super glue. Now we get the super glue. This is the type I use. It's called Loctite gel. You want to get a gel because it's easier to control. I'm also going to be applying it with a toothpick just for more control. Now, once you're applying the super glue, you're going to want to do it far enough away from the crack to where when you push the eggshell down, it doesn't smush it, you know what I mean, into the crack on the shell. We do not want this on the snail's body at all. You know, that would be very bad. So I'm putting that all over and around the crack. See, I'm staying far away from the actual break. Next, you want to get that eggshell and just push it down. Yes, you push hard, it will crack, but that's fine, we're gonna fix it. She's being such a good little patient right now, staying in her shell. There it goes, breaking. But that's okay, it's still covered, it's still sticking. Now you want to get the glue and put it over top of the eggshell where it cracked. That's how we're going to fix that. And that won't get into the snail's innards or whatever. Sorry, I'm out of frame here, but that's what I'm doing. I'm just applying it to the top where the eggshell cracked. Maybe a little more, smooth it down. And once you're done with this, then you're going to want to wait, of course, for it to dry. They do have a lung, so they can breathe air. Don't worry. She's fine. Now here she is in her hospital tank with every mystery snail's favorite canned unsalted green beans, as well as cuttlebone and some crab cuisine because that has a lot of calcium in there to help heal that break. Yep, she's coming out, exploring a little bit. I think she's gonna be okay. Now she's going up. I suggest keeping them in a more shallow water while they're healing, because that way they can reach the oxygen easier. They don't have to crawl as far, That's just my personal opinion. That's just what I do. I'll probably add her back to the big tank in a couple days so she can be with her family. She's got, her mate and her babies. So yeah. And that is how you repair a mystery snail shell break. Thanks for watching.